It's been a minute. I'm like, I need to get live. I got some stuff to say. I got some things to get off my chest. Ladies and loyals, we back. It's been a minute, and we here to run our mouths. You hear me, Mr.
I,
VP? You hear me?
I hear you, baby. Holiday season is over. Time to get back to work. Well, I mean, I guess it's still holiday season, but you know what I mean.
Oh, the holiday season has not ended.
Yeah, it ain't ended. It ain't. I guess we like in the eye of the storm of the
So
holiday season right now.
I'm still safe. Technically not. I have not heard Mariah's smash hit yet. It came on the other day. I hit that radio so and no, it's not today. It's not even December yet. I walked to Walmart. They had her ass all big. I was like, damn, I can't wait for neighbor.
Hey, Chris Brown and Mariah Carey will be playing at ignorant levels come December 1st in this house. Ignorant levels.
Yeah, most definitely. Here we go. When I get a first up in here.
Oh yeah, I ain't even tried. Look at that. I don't lost my touch.
Right. I'm happy to bring it back. I think Dame won our last. I can't even remember the last time. I ain't won in a minute, but it's still good. Ladies and loyals, this is catering and caring for the culture with Cordell, who had a wiry connection, went in and out. Nevertheless, my man just dropped the album, CJ. No commercial breaks.
Mm.
That it's a ode to hip hop. Here you come, he jumping right back in with us. Hopefully that connection will get straight. We got a hell of a show. Prepare for y'all. My favorite thing about our Monday show is we get to cover like top of the news, everything that's been going on. China and went fucking crazy, protesting and rioting. Must be
Ooh.
nice. Y'all, World Cup is out of control. They putting bags on Iranian players. Yeah, we play them tomorrow's heads in Iran. It's wild. I'm like, dang, it's just a soccer game. Death threats and all them. Like, just let them boys go play ball.
Ooh. But did you hear the interview? It was an interview I was watching. They had the Team USA captain and one of the Iranian reporters was asking them like, "Do you feel like that you should be a representative of the United States, seeing how much racism they got going on and how black people are treated in that country?" I was like, "Boy, they hold it back. Like, we here for soccer, dog. Like, damn, sheesh." Yeah, and then they told him he was saying something about he respect the country of Iran, and then they was like, he said, "No, you don't. You don't even say it right." And he was like, "The correct the correct way to say it is Iran. And we say Iran, it's Iran." I'm like, "We're gonna say Iran, bro. Stop it." But yeah, I thought that was crazy that they asked him. And I was like, "Damn, but this how they do." Sheesh, I got to get used to that. I'm gonna have some boys, playing in that for a few years, so I'm used to the vibes and the atmosphere.
And not to mention, shout out Cordell. He finally done hopped up in here with us. We about to get it jumping. It's unfortunate news, but it's like mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting. But y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get into all of that in the meantime, in between time. Major shout out to the special guest of the night. About to teach y'all a lesson about bars.
Okay. All these niggas lying in they raps, and that's a fact. That ain't got shit to do with me, but that's just how I start this track. They think I can't do the trap. Turn this up and let it slap. Burning stogies with Juwan and strategizing my attack. Yeah. Bet I go harder than they do. Like I've been training in state boots. 2 gray hairs in my beard. Gotta earn these pay dues. Tony the Tiger with mine. I don't need the title to shine. I put it all right on the line. I promise you I will do fine. 717, get the money. Cold day in hell before she get it from me. Do the dash when I hit the.
They keep going in and out on me, but that the album is like a ode to hip hop. Hopefully he get back in here. We can chop it up with him a little bit.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, the freestyle that you sent me, I'm listening like, bruh, is this really a freestyle? Like, no shade. Like, damn, boy. Even if it wasn't, it still was like, bruh, riding. I'm like, damn, bro, you coming off with this off the top right there? Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why
Listen.
he literally, I feel like, is catering and caring to the culture. One of a special. It seemed like a lot of the artists we've been getting on. It's kind of magical how it happens, but like, you know, he speaks to, you know, the struggles of the culture.
Like it. I'm here for it.
I'll save the topics for if we get back into it. I guess we might as well get into everything that's been going on in the world. Let me get this. Y'all know, F Facebook, get the B running, because y'all gotta holler at us on YouTube. Like and
Come
share.
to the tube, y'all. Tap in
It's
on the
that
tube.
easy. It's that easy. Look how I set it up. All you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in at DaSpeakeasy_ENT. Should pop right up for you. Tap in with us every day of the week. Let's let the beat rock. So, we're gonna start the damn show off with some shenanigans.
It's the only way, right? It's only right.
As we get Cordell, try to pop him back up in here. One of the favorite quotes for the culture. I'm struggling to kind of find it. Where did it go? Made news. Oh, here it goes. Okay, I'm like, my bad. I'm building up. But this is like somebody that I might say is like a clone. Definitely has changed since he came into the game. But some egregious news came out about this young man. Oh, I hope he ain't been here long. Never mind. We got to stop the music. Is that the queen I see in the building?
Queen Cookie Dough. Uh-oh, like she freezing up over there too? Oh, no, she okay. Waiting on the audio to catch up.
Cordell, holla if you hear me.
You.
There you go. Cookie's coming. As y'all get ready to come through.
I wonder if it make a difference. Like,
make a difference if you what?
Somebody's aggressively typing on their keyboard.
Speaking of somebody, she looked like she couldn't get cookie. It's that Monday after holiday.
Y'all probably think like that.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Speaking of what it'd be like, let's talk about ironing.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Bro, that shit fucked up, dog. My big daughter 19, bro. It make me want to stop rapping about sexual shit. My daughter talking about she beat your ass and shit. Oh, man. What the fuck? I had to listen to that shit. Dig, I'm on the phone. Dig, I'm just listening. I'm like, what the fuck? This is funny. I said it was a nigga or a bitch. She said, I said, don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. I don't judge you. I love you. I ain't here to judge you. I love you. I said, man, what the fuck? This one little ass out of jail.
Wow. Kevin Gates says he's done rapping about sex after his 19-year-old daughter admits to doing something that I think a lot of us admit to.
I mean, at least she was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least she is 19, and you know she's an adult, old enough to make those decisions. And, you know, she do it. That's just kind of wild, though. I'm like, now you want to stop? She grown now. You maybe should have thought about this when she was like 7 or 8.
Maybe he stopped when he was up on the stage, though. But I smack your head off against the and I beat it. Mr. Go viral. Get, don't you do that. That's a grown woman. Let her live her life. You ain't even have to go viral about her news.
And then he put her out there like that. I know she like, Dad, you just done told the whole world. I told you. I told my father. Now you done told your whole audience. Now the whole world know. Shade Room, TMZ, all that know. I eat the booty like groceries.
Hold this L, Kevin Gates, man. Keep it in the house. Keep it in the house. Yeah. Especially at like this is could you imagine? Shout out Game of Thrones. If King Viserys was when he was catching news about his daughter's wild antics, you gotta keep that in the house, Gates. What is you doing? I'm gonna give
He
you
didn't want to hear none of that shit. He didn't want to hear none of it. Yeah, Kevin, you tripping. You tripping, bro. You tripping. But if he's gonna make more impactful music to the community, I'm not mad at that either. Maybe he can do a little catering to the culture. This go around.
Speaking of catering to the culture and better music, I don't Cordell's trying to struggle and survive with us. We definitely gonna have to have you back, big homie, for a part two and make sure everything is, smooth, but no commercial breaks. One of my favorite songs on this album, CJ, is what the hell is it called? Um, I gotta get it because it's dope. And this is like, how often do I recommend songs you gotta listen to?
Not often.
Never.
Not often. It's very, very rare.
He has a song called On There. Man, how am I not ready? Worst producer of the year.
You forgiven, sir. You fresh off of vacation. The
Hmm.
producing hands are just warming up. That's all.
Okay, here we go. It's number.
No, Lo, it's not over, man. He's having technical issues. That's the reason why he's jumping in and out.
shout out, Big Wolf in the building. Appreciate the love and support. I think it's number 7. No Country for Black Genius is the name of the song. Right. It kind of talks about pretty much, black boy, go pick up that ball, go pick up that mic, go entertain, go dance. Don't be anything, else outside of the things that they really rarely allow us to do. Black genius is not allowed, and it's a dope concept.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah, he gets deep. He reminisces over Rap City, old school hip hop, and all of that. It's a dope. We're gonna have to bring him back most definitely.
That's full circle, man, because I can remember on the original Speakeasy, shout out to Speakeasy 2.0, original Speakeasy, when we used to do our panels, I want to say on Thursday, that was one of the things that we spoke about was why don't we encourage our young men and women to do things other than play ball? Like, you remember that? We were saying, like when we see a tall kid, oh, you look like you play basketball. I always say, you look like you a doctor. You like you a physicist, astronaut, engineer. Just thought it's full circle.
Right. Are you good with your hands? Are you a visual learner? How do you look at things analytically? How's your geometry and science skills? Can you put some back together? Big Wolf in the building. We definitely putting the air horns out. Speaking of not being raised correctly, more trending news, more shenanigans. Get your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen, because woo, child.
Then, what do you know? Love showed up. But in a new way. I want to share that and really honor the person that I love and that loved me back and teaching me so much about love and healing. I want to do that in front of the world because it defies all the constructs that one would say love is supposed to be or love should look like.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Is this why he was so close to Jaden?
Damn.
When him and Jaden friends, even though they were years apart? And people thought Jada was grooming him. Maybe he was. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. Hey, but now this kind of makes me question: was Will getting that too? They both was getting it. They're getting a little piece of August pie every Friday night.
You wouldn't happen to say this is a family orgy?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was there for it. He was there for it. Allegedly. All allegedly.
This is way too much. This is a topic I would like to just be quiet and let Cookie Dough talk. Because Shout out to our girl. We got to see her for 10 seconds as the folks is flowing in. Please like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Tap in with us on YouTube. And tap in with Mr. Cordell. No commercial breaks. To go to the link Spotify, go to links Apple, but just go type in no commercial breaks. Pretty simple. Bangers on top of bangers on top of bangers. Like the Will Smith house. Just banging on top of
But you want to know something though? When he was doing those interviews, like right after the whole Jada and Will fiasco, I kind of got those vibes from him a little bit. I say, buddy's playing both sides, which again, nothing ain't wrong. You an adult, hey, but do live your life. But I kind of had a feeling he was playing both sides. You know, the radar was going off a little bit there. I was right. Hey, Elijah said that he ate the Smith family. That's why we went from like loving the Fresh Prince to now every time I see either one of them get on the TV, I just roll my eyes like, oh, here we go again. And then you got Will Smith himself, because he got a new Slave movie out. He talking about, oh, the movie gonna flop because people are still upset about me slapping Chris Rock. It's like, no, we just sick of you, bro. It's sick of you, everything you got going on. That's really what it is. Queen Cookie Dough. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
She sound good to me. But there's a little echo.
You're echoing. I can't hear Cookie at all.
What about now?
There she go.
Oh my gosh. This is a happy holiday Monday.
Seriously.
Queen, how you doing on this blessed Monday?
I'm so mad because it's giving me some trouble today, but I'm here.
Your computer, your internet connection,
Yes.
and the vibe screaming that you still on vacation.
I'm trying not to be, but I don't know. It was getting a little fussy last week too. I thought it was just where I was at. I'm back home. I tried to, it's not giving, but I'm here.
I'm definitely still on vacation vibes, y'all. I couldn't even get out the bed this morning. I'm just like the weekend came and went so quick. So much food, so much entertainment, so much relaxing. So much drinking. And speaking of drinking, we got the new hottest way to open up a bottle of wine.
If you don't have a wine opener, use this app.
Oh my God!
Boy, listen here. Let me find out that really works.
Okay.
Be the hero at every party.
Every party. Don't worry about it. I got you. No. I got something new.
You want to know something? I'll put that up there with turning water to wine.
You're gonna be the man at the party.
Yes.
Sure. Oh, we don't got no wine opener. What we gonna do? We gonna get a knife and beat? No, we're not gonna do that.
Shout out to the holidays. Y'all got any hilarious holiday stories?
Not me.
No, we had excellent time. Vibes was elite.
Good.
Food was delicious. Family was familying. Yeah, had a good time.
Y'all know my hilarious story. I spent probably 2 days cooking. I didn't think I was gonna cook. 2 ungrateful boys who did not eat a single damn Thanksgiving plate. Every plate just went looked at. A biscuit or a piece of cornbread egg. I'm just like, Ignorant. Dad, we just want the desserts. Okay, I see how it is. Shenanigans, I tell y'all.
Did it make you proud? That's all that matters.
It's fine. It was more for me.
You still eat leftovers, huh?
Still.
Today's the last. Today's the last day.
This is the last day? They gotta go.
Today is the last day. I don't want to see you at the hospital this week, honey. Today is the last. Today is not the last day for sweets. On the Breakfast Club this morning, they talked about it. They did. I listened to it. And,
I don't know if I got a good refrigerator and enough leftovers. I'll push it. I'll push it about a week.
If it's
I like
good,
that time
it's
too.
not going. Well, it depends on how old your kids are. I got big kids. My food does not last.
Yeah, see, that's how it is in my house.
I got big
Between me and my boys, it's a wrap.
kids. Yeah, but sweet.
So yeah, we really at like 5 days right now. You gotta think about it. Most people probably started cooking on Wednesday. So it's like 5, 6. Yeah. This is the last day. I like it.
Today is the last day. But some of them sweets, it don't last as long at my house though. It does not last. And we'll have 2 of everything: 2 hams, 2 turkeys, 2 macaroni and cheese pans. We'll have all that instead of. But usually this house has 7 people, and 5 of them are big kids and grown-ups. So yeah, I don't think I really count about why it's always gone by Monday. It's usually gone before the weekend. On the weekend, we're eating out.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all eating.
Yeah. And babies don't really eat that food like that.
I guess I can say me and the what kind of tequila that I have? Jose. Oh yeah, me and that Jose Cuervo. We got to know each other too well, and I end up passing out. Is that my brother-in-law house? Now I was in the bed I was supposed to be in and everything, but yeah, I was out. They was trying to wake me up, and CJ, I was gone. Once that tequila get me, it's a wrap. It's my favorite too.
Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Oh, Thanksgiving, damn.
Yes. But I was excited. Woke up early now. I want to say I woke up around like 6 a.m. when I didn't have to, and I knew I was gonna be tired. I was like, man, by midnight you're gonna be out, and I was right.
Oh my god. What were you drinking on, Ron?
Everything. My favorite holiday drink is, and don't judge me, is eggnog and some brown. My drink of choice this past weekend was Jack Daniel's honey. Mix that with the eggnog.
I have something to confess. I never had eggnog.
I had, and it was.
I've never had eggnog in my life.
I like it. Maybe if it was fixed up like how Ron said, maybe I would like it. But they just gave it to me just raw, just taste this, and I was just like, how do y'all like this?
I like that Irish creamer. When you put in your coffee. Yeah, that's about as close to the eggnog I'm getting.
That sounds like breakfast. A breakfast, okay. I know what I sound like that post from earlier today. That's all that. It's the toddlers with the bread for me that you guys said. Only thing toddlers want.
Damn.
And sweets.
Ron told the kids, sit down. You better eat this food. I'll make you eat it.
Let me see you eat it. Let me see a plate.
You should have known better, bro.
Was that you, Ron? Let me see a plate.
I'm not muted. I can hear him. It's rough Monday. We got all kinds of technical difficulties. So Appreciate y'all rocking with us. So no one likes the pumpkin pie but me. No, we don't do pumpkin pies around here.
If I don't have sweet potato pie, I can eat a pumpkin pie. But
If you don't got sweet potato pie, I ain't coming.
I'm not gonna just sign up for the pumpkin pie.
I have to have whipped cream. Too.
Ooh, that sounds good too. But see, that's why a good sweet potato pie, you don't need none of that.
Right. If I'm gonna have
But the number one Thanksgiving dessert is banana pudding, right? Or maybe like a peach cobbler.
Ooh, the peach cobbler buzzing.
Pudding.
You put strawberries in banana pudding?
Oh, don't beat me. Okay. I know how you like the tussle.
No. I was just gonna say I've never heard of strawberry banana pudding.
Ooh, it's good.
I bet you it would be.
Okay, all right.
You see, say
Okay.
you go straight there, huh?
Okay. It's so good. It's so good. It's real good. It's real good. All types of ways. I've seen it all done all from scratch, some box stuff, those cookies, those wafers. I've seen it all, tried it all, done it all. So.
Yeah, I'm old fashioned. Sweet potato pie me. That's my favorite.
Cookie dough, where are you speaking into?
I'm speaking into the air. I'm so sorry. I don't know how it sounds to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, my laptop is not giving. It's laggy. So I'm just at my phone today.
Listen, it's working out for you. Do you have the computer going too?
I was trying to have my computer going, but I had to end up shutting it down. It shut down.
I was gonna say because we hear ourselves from your end.
I don't know why my laptop's down. Yeah, it's turned off.
All right, y'all.
Oh, somebody compared the strawberries in the banana pudding to raisins in the potato salad. Ooh.
Yeah, I would agree.
I knew it was coming. I have never tasted raisins in potato salad. I've never seen anybody bring that crap, and I don't understand why. I don't want to know whose idea it was, but just never, please. I'm not tasting that.
It's quite interesting.
Ty in the building.
Ty, what's up, big dog?
I just got one question though. Everybody's mac and cheese was legit this weekend, right? Everybody had some good mac and cheese.
Yes.
There was one that just needed more. I didn't cook this year, and I usually do cook. And if I go to someone's house, I usually make my own mac pan to bring, because I feel like if your mac isn't good, you have ruined Thanksgiving. I feel like you have ruined Thanksgiving. I think that's one dish that you can just ruin things. If the turkey don't turn out right, we don't really want that dry shit anyway. And sometimes it's not dry. Sometimes you know what you're doing. Sometimes you're gonna fry it. Sometimes you have injected it. Maybe you did a what they do to like Wellington or whatever like that. Put all that butter on it and let it sit for 2 hours. Whatever you do, if the turkey don't come out right, I know it's like the pinnacle, like the centerpiece of Thanksgiving. But baby, that mac and cheese will ruin it for me.
Yeah, you're right.
And so when one of the houses I went over, they needed more seasoning, but
Lessons, sir. Love to see that. Spiritual enrichment.
Black folk, something for the culture. If you have never cooked mac and cheese before, do not let Thanksgiving be your first. If you aren't an expert at making mac and cheese, stay the hell away from that dish come Thanksgiving.
do what you've been
See, y'all getting out of control. Throw the pumpkin pie away. Halloween is in October. Starbucks stopped selling pumpkin spice in October. Once we get to November,
Give me that card.
it's sweet potatoes.
I don't know who it is, but give me the card because I can already. Is that you, TJ? Hand it here. We don't eat pumpkin pie over this way. It is the last resort. A last resort, and I'm speaking for I'm speaking for all black people tonight.
The culture.
Pumpkin pie is the last resort. We won't. Okay. Because I thought we all knew that.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is one of those. Like I said, it's no sweet potato pie. You know, had smoked 2 or 3 L's, the drink flowing, and you coming in like, damn, I need something sweet. And it's
And
pound cake.
you never
Pumpkin
once
pie.
in your life say I need pumpkin.
Yeah, you ain't said that, but if it's there, you gonna eat that shit. You like, yeah, let me just get a slice of that pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
I would.
definitely agree.
Yes.
It's wild.
Sorry, TJ. Black card. Turn it in. You have 24 hours to turn your black card in, TJ.
See, that's one thing. Him and Ush,
favorite is-
they'll agree on that. Ush like pumpkin pie.
Really? Is that what I read?
He likes it over sweet potato. Matter of fact, he doesn't like sweet potato pie.
I thought he said the opposite. I don't know.
No, he crazy. No, he crazy. You read it, and you probably thought he meant the opposite because it's so outlandish.
Facts. That's true.
He couldn't. No way.
Shout out distraction. Just if y'all just jumping in, go watch the full episode, podcast, all platforms. But we need some love on YouTube. It's that easy. Go to YouTube, UDDNT. We live every night. Speaking of distractions, we just got done talking about August Alsina, and the Will Smith family who just took over the internet for the first couple months of this year, completely distracted us to what was going on. And as usual, we're gonna take away the distractions and get to what's really, really going on around the world and get serious. Is that all right with y'all?
That's all right with me. Let's do it.
Y'all gonna make me sick. China completely combust over the weekend, y'all. Protesters speak out against the zero COVID policy. You got more backbone than everybody. Who would have thought in China where this all started? They don't want no lifelong rules. Since then, China, stock market has crashed. Countries in a spiral. CJ, what I need to do, need help with this. Can you pull back the layers of the onion, pull back the lenses for the people? What's the culture supposed to absorb from, China? Honestly, our biggest threat when it comes to, we are in the middle of a gigantic war. If y'all didn't know, Russia, Ukraine, if anything, it's wild. Not to mention, I think the U.S. just sold $328 million worth of weapons. CJ.
Listen, man, these folks in China fed up, man. This was at the Apple plant, like wherever they make the iPhones and stuff like that. They have these people on such strict restrictions. They have to be inside at a certain time, wear the mask all the time, like complete lockdowns. You got people that's jumping out of their like 2-3 story buildings, jumping out to the ground to their death just because they don't want to be locked down anymore. If you had, America had their way, we would still be the same way. It's just they're finally fed up, man. Everything that they go through, I could imagine, bro. The communists, like it's. What I gained from it though is that enough of those people finally said enough is enough, and it's more of us than it is of them. Let's go get it. You're not gonna be able to kumbaya your way to peace.
They've been escaping. Yeah, prayers up for the tyranny that they deal with in a lot of these Asian countries.
I was shocked it was them though. I was out of all the people, I'd have been like, no, not the China man, because they like robots. I hate to say it like that. Like one sight, one band, one sound. They all move together.
But you said they were still locked down. We're not. So I couldn't.
Yeah, we not because we. But we just refuse to just be like blimp it. The people started realizing like, wait a minute, bro. This is the flu. Like,
okay, and true, Atlanta wasn't.
Atlanta ain't never stopped. You want to know something? That's personally why I was a fan of bringing Kemp back, just because of how he handled the whole situation, where he refused to let businesses shut down, refused to let people lose their livelihood, refused to keep kids bottled up in the house and all that. Like, I respected it. He ain't go as hard as the Florida guy did, but he did enough to where we didn't have to go through what everybody else went through. So, shout out to Kemp.
I like the way he handled it, definitely. Out of
Yeah.
everyone in the state of Georgia. Can't really speak for New York, but New York, I don't know. I don't know their population. So, like, if I knew the numbers, it seemed to have affected New York way more than it affected Atlanta. And we have some
Yeah,
big
they.
numbers here. So, they were very cautious up there. We were not able to fly into Atlanta, from Atlanta to New York for long periods of time. We weren't allowed to go there. I had family up there, and they weren't even allowed to come down here for a certain period of time. It was pretty heavy. I like the way Atlanta, did what they had to do. The place personally that I experienced that was like really took it very serious, but still wanted everyone to have fun. Jamaica, I went there during COVID. I went to Jamaica, or right after COVID, maybe. Whatever. I went last year. This year, I was still traveling, and when I went there, you walk in, they are spraying every single, like, you got to come in line, and they are spraying everyone's hands. And when you go to the next door, they're doing it again. And when you go to the next door, they are doing it again. So before you go through this building, they are spraying your hands themselves, like soldiers are doing it for you, not allowing you to pump your own stuff. They are spraying it for you. They were Jamaica didn't play. Jamaica did really good, and they did a little lockdown, like a little light lockdown. After a certain time, we couldn't go out, or you could probably sneak out. But I like the way Jamaica.
On Etsy, there's all kinds for you to find. Something engraved, made just for mom, dad.
My
Hey,
bad.
shout out to the new sponsor.
Now commercial from our sponsors.
My bad.
But yeah.
But real quick though, China, like the World Cup, when they broadcast the World Cup to China, they blur out the crowd because they don't want the people in China to see the crowd not wearing masks. Like, they literally block out, or when they do show the crowd, they show them with a computer digitalized like mask on their face. Some of the replays that they've been showing had the players wearing masks. That's how serious they are about the lockdowns in China. And that's why them folks are losing their damn mind. I knew it was only a matter of time. They looking and saying, wait a minute, the rest of the world getting together, ain't nobody masked up, ain't everybody side by side, people enjoying life. It was the final straw.
Good for them.
I have so many thoughts. I've tunneled them all in, but something tells me we're gonna get back to China. Let's tunnel this back in to the U.S. and get to our tragic shit in this dumpster motherfucker that we live in. Just ordinary shit every day. The latest. And of course, the sound ain't playing. Police fatally shoot man accused of killing.
Fire set Friday. Investigators found the murdered family inside. 69-year-old Mark Winnett, his 65-year-old wife Sherry, and their 38-year-old daughter Brooke. All three lived at the home. Riverside police say the family was killed before the house was set on fire late Friday morning. The suspect, now identified as 28-year-old Austin Edwards, a former Washington County, Virginia sheriff's employee, left with another teenage relative, police say. The young victim had been catfished by Edwards, according to Riverside police. He developed an online relationship with his victim and collected personal information, then traveled from Virginia to Riverside. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office confirms the teen is now safe after a pursuit Friday afternoon more than 150 miles away near the town of Kelso. Deputies had tracked the red Kia Edwards was driving. Deputies shot and killed Edwards after they say he fired at them several times, even striking a SWAT vehicle.
I just want everybody to know how loving they were. They would deserve this.
Saturday, neighbors remembered the Winnick family as loving and supportive. They organized this vigil to show the Winnick's other daughter support through this horrific loss.
To make sure that they
A police officer creates a fake profile online, catfishes and grooms an underage person, then decides to travel to this underage person's home, killing the parents, the grandparents, like it's, and then running off with the girl. It's like, bro, what did you think was gonna happen? It's some sick motherfucker. Bro, you know, one of my favorite shows to this day, and I can watch it over and over and over. How to Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. I love that shit. Like, I love it. Like seeing people embarrassed and like having a livelihood ripped. Because I got kids. Like I want to see you embarrassed. I want to see you have your life stripped from you. I want that shit. But it's just when you was the police.
Cookie dough.
It's terrible. People are sick, and I don't know. You know, a lot of politicians agree with this stuff. Like low key, high key, are trying to make it acceptable to be pedophiles, and I just these our children. I just don't understand why would they be accepting of a sick? It's a sickness. It's a sickness. They need to be in somebody's place with white pads. They're sick. To be a full-grown adult with a career and your choice is a child, your sexual choice, you need to be under a jail or in a medical facility. And I'm glad that they killed him. I mean,
You gotta go, bro.
Other lives had to be taken. Parents, you killed their parents as well. You definitely deserve to die. And I really wish you could have. Well, I mean, our tax dollars are used all the time on certain things. But I would have been fine if he would have suffered even more than just getting killed. He needed to suffer. That is terrible. What were your plans? What were your plans? What were your plans? You catfish, which means you weren't being honest about this whole thing with that young girl, and just it's awful.
What they supposed to ride off to the sunset, get married or some shit? Like what?
It's unforgivable.
Tata said it. Not everybody's human.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about clones and shit all the time. Kevin Gates, we watch. But it's endless fuckery that we're witnessing in these tragic times that we living in. And it's just the beginning. And that's why we got to cater in the culture. I hate that we got to be like, most news streams, it seems like it's just evil, suffering, pain, tragedy, fear, all of that. Oh, you can stay strapped up. Make sure you know where your kids is going. Make sure you got everything lined up. Make sure your head is on a swivel, because it's never ending as we continue.
How you guys doing?
Me, it's not real yet. I'm a bit in denial. I'm hoping for justice. That's why I'm trying to switch myself into that mode to try to find some justice. That's where I'm at.
I get it. Steve, Olivia?
Yeah, I just know my sister. She was a hard worker, and just sitting.
It's messed up. They got them off that family on the news like that. Yeah, you can't be safe on these dating sites. Can't be safe on these college campuses. Can't be safe in movie theaters. Guess what? Church. And our next one, we can't be safe in even, grocery stores. We all know the Buffalo grocery store mass shooter pled guilty to terrorism and murder charges after his racist attack. I think that's all of the tragedy that we got for the most part. Oh, wait, one more. Don't forget, this is America. There's always more.
There's always more.
1 killed, 4 injured in basketball court in Sunday in Florida A&M. Man.
Out there in Tally. And you know what's crazy? It was out here in the A. It was a shooting in Atlantic Station. A 12-year-old young man lost his life. 12 years old. Gone. Bro, it's crazy out here, man. It is insane. Protect your family, protect your peace.
How does all these shootings just happen sporadically, affect your mental?
It's hard. Stay strapped up.
You're really low. Personally,
what?
That's the love right there. It feel like it to me. I hate this, CJ, but it sometimes be feeling political, seeing all of this, knowing that they want to take our guns and all that wild shit. But it's so, as we was talking about China, I'm like thinking about the Matrix and just like how deep they in it. And all the reasons we got to be fortunate that we have such an easy ability to escape the Matrix. And it seems like China is just now doing shit we was doing years ago. Like after 2 months of the pandemic, we started.
Right. Like, bro, okay, I'm over this. I'm done.
August 2023. What you mean? Y'all just Oh Lord, man. Hate to, laugh. Damn. This is our world.
I was gonna say, man, we live this, bro. We live tragedy. Like our ancestors live tragedy. We live tragedy. It's just the world we live in, and we've learned to navigate as such and find the light where we can.
I came across an incredible quote today. Don't even know who it was quoted by. Let's see if I can remember it without looking it up. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create
soft men.
Soft men. Soft men create hard times. You just gotta pick it and how it affects you, because there's lots of people who got it easy. There's lots of people that got it hard. It's tragedy, however you think about it, but that mental, that spiritual, like what Tata said, I'm on my way to my spiritual class. I love that. That's definitely positive vibrations. Speaking of more positive vibrations, we do got some good news, sir.
I was gonna say, let's not only end out on no tragedy.
A lawsuit's good news? Hell yeah, a lawsuit's good news. I hope it's somebody that's black. This gotta be somebody black, because this is petty as hell. A Florida woman is suing Kraft for $5 million, saying Velveeta microwave mac and cheese takes longer to make than advertised. What? Like, how come I didn't think of this lawsuit?
I need that. Hey, I need that. Shout out to the people who sue these large companies. I hope you get every dime you asking for. I'm a fan of the suing. Now, what did she say?
Oh no, this is Amanda Ramirez. Sounds Hispanic.
Let's see.
Still major shout outs.
What did she say? Like it says be ready in 3.5 minutes. Keep going. Let me see. I want to see what her.
Okay, there it
false and misleading. Says require moving the pasta list. Yeah, she right. Pay her. Hey, you know what? Speaking of frivolous lawsuits, Have you checked out the Netflix documentary Pepsi? Where's my jet?
Where's my jet?
Yeah,
It's on my watch list. I've been watching. It's been
it's so good.
that
It's so
happened
good.
for the holidays. That's on my list, and I was just like putting it off. But now that you telling me, it sounds hilarious.
Yes, it is. Hey, another good one. I got to give another episode, a show for somebody to watch. Atlanta. The episode where they did the Goofy movie. Disney, the Goofy movie, where they did like a spoof of it was a black CEO of Disney.
This is the new season?
It's the new season. To me, it was the best episode of Atlanta from all the seasons was the reparations episode last season. I thought that was the best written one out. This one comes a close second. The Goofy one. Disney, the Disney story. It's really good. Really good. You like, damn, when it's over, you like, you would have wanted that reality, that alternate reality to actually be reality.
I beat myself down for not having finished season 5 yet of Atlanta, because I should be able to understand and know exactly what you're talking about. But I've been slacking. Their first couple of episodes of the season was phenomenal, but I fell off, and I'm mad at myself.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
Find out they had a Goofy spoof. That's pretty crazy.
It's so good, bro. And you kind of already knew it. You know, you watch the Goofy movie. You know Goofy a black man. You know that was around some black folk. But the way they broke Goofy down, changed, bro. I never look at Disney this thing like all of it. Childish Gambino, you are a genius, bro. Genius. It was matter of fact, it was so good. People close to me thought it was real, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's TV. They like, no, that's real. I'm like, no. So we had to look it up, and I had to prove to them that it wasn't real. That's how good it is, and how believable it is.
Man, that might be added to the binge list right now.
Yeah.
That's been the best part of the holidays too. Weekend binging. As we get ready to wrap up out of here, bro. An incredible episode we had that got this distraught from moment one. Got out Cordell, catering and caring for the culture. No commercial breaks out on all major platforms. I got a couple of headlines to read through. Matter of fact, no, it's 10 o'clock. Go home, hide your kids, hide your wives. Y'all tune back into tomorrow. Yeah, it wasn't planned like that. CJ, any last words, shout outs before we get up out of here?
Happy holidays from our family to y'all's. We are back.
You know.